I'm listening to Trump's speech at the border, and it's Gavin Newscum now, which is great. That's a good one.
Today is the day because I feel like I lied in the last video. If you haven't seen it, you can click up here, one of those places, to find the last video where I said I was going to try to go out to 200. But today we actually did it.
I know you can't see my face good. 160 yards, 160. So here's what I have done. I've swapped out the 475 grain arrow for a 355 grain arrow. I've kept the sight settings exactly the same for where I was hitting it 150 yards, but I've backed up 10. So I'm just curious, how much higher am I hitting at this distance? 160, 355 grain arrow. By the way, I haven't shot the bow in a week, and this is the first shot out of the gate. So I'm definitely not planning on hitting, except maybe, we'll see. Oh, that was a total air ball. Hopefully we can find that. Didn't hear it hit the mat. Let's go take a look. All right, we totally airballed at 160. With the sight set at 150 for the heavier arrow. I thought for sure we'd at least hit in the mat somewhere, but we completely went over. 350 grain arrow. That probably means that I've got clearance out to 180, 190, like easy. All right, let's go see if we can find some arrows.
So when I swapped over to the 350 grain arrow, I assumed that maybe it was going to buy me a little bit more yardage. I didn't know how much, so I was just guessing. So here's how it works. I went to 160 and I shot over the target. Here's me. Here's the target. Here's where the arrow landed. What I did was measure that distance, which was 160 yards to the target. When I got the arrows in the ground, I took my rangefinder and I shot back to the target, and I was like, okay, it's another 25 yards. So 160 plus 25, 185. So that's an easy way, if you don't mind potentially losing some arrows, is to figure out kind of max distance that you can actually shoot. Drop everything down as low as you can get it with clearance, and then aim at a target and just let her rip. And then go find the arrows, and you'll know you kind of max distance. It's like a shortcutting way to do it.
185. And then I want to see if I've got room to go back to 200. So I've got a big ass balloon down there right now. And when I say big ass balloon, what I mean is it's about like the size of the inner part of the matrix target. So it's not crazy huge, but it's bigger than the balloons that I was shooting the other day. Wind is almost straight in my face. So that's another thing I'm curious about, is at this distance, with this much wind in my face, am I gonna get lift, or am I actually going to get, is it gonna create friction, enough friction that it's gonna slow the arrow down? So there's only one way to find out. 185. A bird pooped on my bow because I left it out last night on accident. The lift this year is just, I've got it balanced so good even at this distance. That pin just sits on that ball and just hovers. So literally the pin is staying on the ball as it's going down. It's just, at this distance, you're balancing so many things.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If I have provided any value to you or you are entertained, I would appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. I'm in a race to 50,000 subs with a guy named Tim Connor, who is currently kicking the crap out of me. So I need sympathy, likes, and subscribes, please, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, that hit the balloon. I hit the balloon. So I was hoping that was gonna be more dramatic and an actual pop. It was not. Yeah. All right, I gotta go down and walk. Oh, that's epic. Should have brought the other balloon. I think I have a bit of a cheat code to get back to 200. Cheat code, 200. Let's try it.
To get to 185 with a 350 grain arrow on a standard hunting bow at 70 yards just seems ridiculous, but that was what it was. Now to get to 200, I had to pull out some magic, which the magic was upgrading from 70-pound mods to 80 pounds.
Garbage audio, garbage, because my mic's dead. That felt great. I'm just going.
Thanks for watching. I'm Brandon McDonald.